Valentine's Day at American Idol.
You know, we just, we see, we grab, and we eat, and we enjoy, and that's it.
Oh my gosh, Shameless on Netflix. It's such a good show. Let's kick back and unwind. I'm Katy Perry's Valentine. Mary gets it. Oh yeah, you heard that right. Katy Perry called me her Valentine's Day date. It's true. And you know what? It feels good. Yeah. It's true. It really happened. But it also happened to a lot of other people. Because Katy Perry loves a lot of people. You know, she wears her heart on her sleeve. Hey, welcome to Mary Gets It. I'm your host, Mary Pascoe. Yo, what's up? I'm really happy to be hanging out with you. I hope you had an awesome Valentine's Day. Let's just jump right in. I spent my Valentine's Day at American Idol. And it was awesome. And when I posted about it, I accidentally got a bunch of people to think that I had auditioned. Oopsie. And then I felt really bad because I never want to be, misleading in things like that. I did kind of audition for American Idol once many, many years ago when they were accepting video submissions. I sent in a video, but I actually have never gone down and auditioned in person. Oh boy, do I wish I had though. Okay, so I can't speak too much about the episode that I saw. I don't want to, do any spoilers or anything. I will say there is some incredible, immense talent this season, and I was like really blown away. I felt really inspired. There are two huge superstars on that show, and I can't wait to, talk about it a little bit more openly. But wow, it looked so fun. There is nothing like being on stage, commanding the stage, owning that mic, connecting with the crowd. And yeah, I really wanted to be up there. I should have auditioned. Of course, that doesn't guarantee anything. Just auditioning, you never know. I audition all the time for a bunch of things. They say that you shouldn't talk too much about your auditions. There are a lot of actors and singers and whatnot who post going to an audition today, like audition selfie. But I've heard and read that that's kind of like constantly posting that you're going to job interviews and then never saying that you got the job. It doesn't really look that great, does it? It's like, hey, still looking for a job, still trying. Nobody wants me. But listen, the reality of auditions is you can be so fantastic, but for just whatever random reason, you might not get it. And this is true for job interviews too. It's true for anything, dating. It could be that you just remind the person who's making the decision of someone that they don't like in their regular everyday life. Hey, that happens. In dating, that happens where someone could be awesome, but they just remind you of your ex. And hey, ain't nothing gonna change that. Ain't no way you're gonna get around it. Okay. Bruce Leah just grabbed something. I have to get it away from her. One sec. I'm still here. I'm just grabbing it. Bruce. You know what? It's what you gotta do. Gotta just take care of business. So I actually just brought Bruce over here. Bruce, say hello.
Hello. I saw some packets, from Taco Bell over there, and I just grabbed one because that's what Bruces do. We see, we grab, and we eat, and we enjoy, and that's it. So, I don't feel bad about it, but I don't like to disappoint my mom. I'm sorry, Mom.
It's okay, Bruce. I still love you. I should have moved them further away. I put them on Ryan's desk, and she can reach his desk, which I'm not used to, like she's so little, she can't reach my desk. But we just pushed Ryan's desk up, right up to our bed. So when she's on the bed, she can just reach over and, it's probably something that I'm going to need to address. Probably going to need to move his desk again. But, it's all good. Hey. Things happen. And we just roll with it. So I am going to sing a song, since I felt so inspired by American Idol. I've been singing. I already sing nonstop in life. When I'm speaking, I'm pretty much singing. I've had people comment on it when I'm waiting on them. They're like, wow, you're like singing, speaking. It's my thing. What can I say? Oh, man. That just totally reminded me of basically like bad acting. My sister Liz, hi Liz, said when we were growing up, we talked about this particular style of acting, which is overacting. It's bad acting, but you see it a lot, like, on maybe Disney Channel shows and such. And we saw it a lot in our theater program at school, which we called the wax, I think, style of acting, which we came up with. I think that it was Liz who originated this, because she was kind of giving an example of this acting, and she was like, wax, I think. And I don't know, like, why it was wax or whatever, but, like, that's totally, it, and you've seen it, and it's real. The wax, I think. We would talk about the Wax, I Think Acting Academy. Wax, I think. Oh, man. Vanessa Bayer on Saturday Night Live does a really good impression of that sort of an actor. I want to say it's like, I'm like not really remembering it too well. I would love to YouTube it real quick. But it's basically like a kid actor who's just like, huh, yeah, I know. And it's just so true. Anyway. That's kind of how I started acting. I will say, though, for real, I come from a theater background. I started in theater, and it is very difficult when you've been doing theater where everything has to be big because you have to reach to the people in the back. Going from theater to television and movies, it's hard because you have to totally retrain yourself. You have to basically completely relearn how to act. And I'm still learning and growing every day, still working on it. And the classes at the SAG-AFTRA Conservatory have been helping immensely. They are, on camera, and you get to watch it and take it home. And so that's really, really cool. I got really real. I don't know where that came from. Oh, but anyway, I've been singing a lot, and so of course we have to sing right now. This is a song I wrote in college, which, I've been digging up a lot of those lately, and I like it. It's going back to my, like, really folky roots. So this song is called Hopeless Hoping. We should do a little drum track with this. I always kind of forget about these. Yeah. find one that's not like super weird. Who knew that night you'd be waiting there for me? Who could have told me after a year of hopeless hoping it might actually happen? Maybe I did know somewhere trapped inside your reply. Maybe that's why I was here, hanging on your words all of this time. So what are we doing now? What do you want? The resonance of your confident words shattered my reality. But what words are there now? What will time allow? You linger in my gaze as I wait in the wings for my cue from you. But where is my script and where are your lines? What's your next move? I'm wanting to tell you, but I'm waiting. Oh, it's always so different when I bring in those random drum tracks. But I love it. I love I don't think I've ever performed one of my own songs the same way. It's like I like to just get inside the song and just let it take me where it wants to go. It's like okay. Mm. I don't know if I'm really allowed to say this because well, I didn't sign anything at American Idol that said I wouldn't say anything. I'm not going to give away any like big spoilers. This is small and it might not even make it to air. But it was this really poignant advice Mr. Lionel Richie gave one of the contestants, and I really took it to heart. It was, he said, basically, if you have to think about it, it's wrong. And oh man, like, I really relate so much to that because, you know, in acting, we have this phrase called like getting inside your head. And that means like that you're overthinking it. And it's almost kind of like you're outside yourself, you're looking at yourself, and you're overanalyzing every little thing that you're going to be doing. And when I'm singing, I like to just totally let go and not think about it. Now, of course, if it's something really important, then, you know, you've put in the practice hours, you put in the work, and you've done it so much that you don't have to think about it. And that is, you know, really, really true, like good advice for auditioning. Once you get to the audition room, you should have practiced it so many times that it just like you don't have to think about it. You don't have to try to remember it. You have it memorized and it's like, bam. And then you can just connect with your either the reader. It's usually just a person reading. It's not usually like a real scene partner or your scene partner, whatever the case may be. Connect with them, actively listen to them, and then, you know, go from there and actually be the character, not just be someone standing there trying to remember the lines that they just looked at. So, yeah, Lionel Richie is super, super cool. Like, oh man, you can tell he's really loving what he's doing. Like, he kept like standing up and like walking like toward the contestants while he was speaking to them, and he was really giving them advice, you know what I mean? And you could tell that like he's just like, I have all this amazing knowledge that I've come up with over the years and I want to give it to you. And I was just like, give me, I'll take it, I want it. And yeah, Katy Perry, oh, she's so awesome. I love her so much. She's so beautiful and she was so nice to us. You know, she's one of these artists like myself who just wears her heart on her sleeve and she loves everybody. And yeah, she was like, thank you all so much for being here and being our Valentine's Day dates. And I was like, oh my. So yeah, that was cool. She called me her Valentine's Day date, and I liked it. I'll never forget when that song came out, I Kissed a Girl. And I was out at a bar with some friends from the restaurant that I was working at the time. And it was like me and all the girls, like, we just the first, like, you know, 2 seconds of it, jumped on the dance floor. And we were so into it. And I was just like, yeah. That Katy Perry, she struck gold. Now, do you know, I don't know if we've talked about this on here, but do you know that Ms. Jill Sobule, many years before Katy Perry's song, had a song called I Kissed a Girl? And that was when I was in college that I was jamming out to that. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then just by the grace of God, I actually got to open for Jill Sobule when she came to campus. And that was one of the most incredible days of my entire existence. You know, it was a huge crowd. All these people came out to see Jill, and they got to see me first. And Jill loved my set. She gave me some really good tips and compliments. And I'm just like so grateful. That was so cool. Many thanks to SPOG, the Schneider Board of Governors, for hiring me to do that. That was freaking awesome. Woohoo! Yeah, life is great. Oh boy. I think that we did talk about that, at least briefly on here. Because I think that maybe it was that time when I did my song Think of Me. I remember that she really liked it, and she said that it should be my opener. I think I talked about that. The first song, like, you know, when you start your show, you should come out with something like, bam, like, hey, I'm here. Listen up, pay attention. Oh, man. I was thinking today about this comedian, and I can't think of his name right now. I have to look it up. But we did a show together, and he had this really cool, like, it was like a DJ drum kit type setup thing. And so he was doing musical comedy, but with that, not with like a guitar. And I was thinking, oh, I want one of those. I want to do this. This is cool. And it was at one of these dive bar shows at Universal Bar and Grill, where I'm like always at. And at those shows, it's pretty much a mix of like half comedians who are not really paying attention usually because they're just thinking about their own set, and then half just like random people getting drunk and being loud and talking, and a lot of people are talk. And he went up there, and I'm not going to say the actual swear word that he said because we keep it clean on Mary Gets It, but he was just like, oh wait, we gotta make it a little bit more up tempo here. He was like, here we go. Everybody shut the F up. Everybody shut the F up. And he had one of those loopers, so he like looped his voice saying that, and then he like did other stuff. And we did, you know, like that caught our attention, and we did. We shut up and looked, and that was cool. Man, I wish I remembered his name right now. Well, when I think of it, I'll tweet it. At Mary Gets It Pod. Oh. Hey, if you want to support the podcast, you can check out my Amazon storefront. It's located at amazon.com/shop/ragingpeanut, RAGINGPEANUT. And it's basically a whole bunch of my favorite things that I've compiled in separate categories, little lists for you to check out. You know, it has some of my favorite musical gear, some cooking stuff that I like to use, yummy treats, dog clothes. Actually, this awesome, super cute sweater that Bruce just so happens to be wearing right now, I found on Amazon and added to the, I think it's called like dog clothes Bruce loves to wear or something list. And yeah, if you buy anything through my Amazon store, it's, you know, it's regular Amazon. It's just if you follow my link, then they know to give me just a little bit of their profits. So it's nothing extra for you. You get whatever you are going to get from Amazon.com. I just get a little bit of money, so it helps me keep the show going. Yay! We like that, and we love you. Thank you so much for supporting the podcast and supporting indie music and comedy in every way that you do. Just hanging out with us right now, you are helping and supporting, and I am very appreciative. I love you. You're great. Great. By the way, Ryan Seacrest is so nice. He kept like, oh, you'll be able to see. So it's the episode of American Idol is the top 20 performing solos, and I am right up in front, touching the stage, basically. Like, if you are looking at the stage from the seats, I would be on your right-hand side. I would be on the performer's left-hand side, which is called stage left. And yeah, you'll see me probably because I'm pretty sure you'll see me. And I'm just dancing, having a good old time and being supportive and all that jazz. So yeah, Ryan Seacrest kept like kneeling down and chatting with us and being like, he's so nice, you know, like he would shake people's hand and like ask them where they're from and like, and dude is literally the hardest working man in showbiz. I don't know how he does all these different jobs that he does, but he had literally just gotten off a plane 20 minutes before we started shooting American Idol. And I think that he was like maybe shooting Ryan and Kelly, Live with Ryan and Kelly. I always want to call it Regis and Kathy Lee. That was so long ago. Live. And I think that that's in New York. I could be totally wrong about this. So maybe like he woke up early, shot that, hopped on a plane and shot American Idol right away. Also, he's on the radio. Like, what? Dude is like very inspiring, but also a madman. Let's be honest. That's a lot. And then Luke Bryan is the other judge, and he is super cool and chill. Like, he just seems like a dude that you could kick it with, you know, like, I had a good time. I was on my feet for like 5 hours straight, standing in the same spot, no bathroom breaks or anything. So like, that was a bit much. Let's be honest. That was a bit much. Yeah. And then my buddy Jay Flats was the warm-up dude. So, you know, he always does a great job. I've seen him on a couple different shows, and he's really cool. And I've seen him do stand-up as well. And he's hilarious and just all-around great guy. So let me know if you happen to see me. I will be sure to tweet it out when I find out that it's going to be airing. And if you're one of those folks who thought that I meant that I had auditioned, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to mislead anybody. And you know, I just ended up creating more work for myself because I had to reply to like 6 different people individually. Sorry, no. Thank you so much for hanging out, and be sure to check out the referral links for Ibotta and Inbox Dollars. They are a great way to make a little bit of extra cash, and if you follow my referral links, I will get a little bonus and keep the show going, keep buying guitar strings and such, and you'll be able to refer your friends and do the same. And also, you know, with Ibotta, all you do is just take a picture of your receipt from the grocery store and basically get money back for certain things that you've clicked on that you bought, which is super easy and cool. And Inbox Dollars, there's a bunch of different ways to make money. They have all kinds of stuff going on there. I usually do the surveys, and that's how I make the money. You can also get paid to watch little TV clips and do all kinds of partner affiliate things. Anyway, I am so happy you're hanging with me and Bruce. Even though Bruce got into Taco Bell juice, it's okay 'cause she's my little baby, and I can't ever stay mad at her, just like I can't stay mad at myself for not auditioning for American Idol. It's okay. We can't do everything all the time, and that's fine, because honestly, sometimes you need to just chill and binge Shameless on Netflix. Oh my gosh, Shameless on Netflix. It's such a good show. I never saw it when it was on, what was it, Showtime? Because I just have basic cable, which I'm really grateful to have. Thank you, Aunt Sue. That's right, Aunt Sue pays for my cable. Hey! Thank you, Aunt Sue, for supporting Mary Gets It and indie music and comedy. And thank you to my mom, who also does so in many different ways. She sends the best care packages, by the way. I think I got 2 this past week. Hey, I just came up. I'm so grateful to know you and you and you and you and you and mostly Bruce.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for everybody because, when my mom gets money, she usually spends most of it on me and my $1,000 vet bills and such. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you. You are amazing, wonderful, and great. If we're not already friends on social media, I am at Mary Pascoe on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, and on YouTube at Mary Pascoe Yo. And you can also find me on Facebook. I love you. Have a great day. Bye. Giving me